Good afternoon. Todd Butterfield, WyckoffSMI.com, LearnCrypto.io. For this week's Week in Review for June 22nd, 2025. In front of us, we got the Wyckoff wave. We came up here to new highs, kind of got quiet on the war news. We are called down. NASDAQ's 160 tomorrow. S&P, I think it was 34 last time I looked. So definitely have some selling come in. I do think we're headed still lower here. So let's look for lower this week. Wyckoff wave, new index, same type of thing, came up there at resistance. Let's update those a little bit. Again, I still think we come down here at that 1525 level, possibly test support again. So we will be watching for that. Wyckoff wave growth index sideways here for 4 or 5 weeks. Again, let's look for a little bit lower. SPY, I think we've tested the highs up here. I do have what's called an LA wave triangle here I think could perform. I think sentiment got a little bit bullish up there at the top. So again, let's look for lower. If you're short, I would trail stops and try to stay short. Emerging markets, I did the video talking about being long EEM and different emerging markets. I still think that's the case. I think we'll get a good buy signal here on the next setup. Technometer down there about neutral. Again, I did that video when it was around 39, had a sharp rally off of there, but I think you want to add or put a position on any pullback here in the next couple of weeks. TLT, I think, still works lower. We're down here at what's been major support. Technometers came off, overbought twice. So again, let's look for lower TLT. Crude has had a nice rally off the war news. We were up $4 a little bit ago. We're up a couple, 250 now. So not much to add there. XLE has outperformed the upside with that happening here. Gold, GLD, I'm looking for a correction. I'm slightly short, and it looks to look for a break maybe below that 290. Any strength from here, we would not want to be short. Same type of thing, GDX. Let's look for a pullback down there around 45 if we can keep the pressure on this week. The dollar, I'm looking for a major low. I'm not sure. That could have been it, but personally I am not long the dollar. I could still see sideways here and then another drop off. So we're going to be watching there. We are overbought here. So again, I think it's ultimately still lower. Crypto, I got a lot of marking ons here for Elliott Wave because, as you might know, on the crypto, I do use some Elliott Wave markings. I'd call for that low down there at 100,500 with 5 waves down on the blue. And we did have a sharp rally off of there, but we did get overbought up at 110,000. And you can see down here, we registered over 50 on the technometer. That is what I think led to the triangle there shown by the white trend lines. So possibly this could be an ABCX, and this is an A. We're sideways here and then still a little bit lower. I think there's strong support down there, 93, 95, an objective I've been looking for on the downside. So let's still look for lower. We're on Bitcoin. Technometer, as you can see, 42.84. Nothing telling us to buy as of yet. If we do go back, though, let me show here on our Wyckoff Wave Crypto Index. You can see technometer 4110. We did register over 40 as I updated to our patreon.com/learncrypto members. So that is a level where we get strong bounces. That's what happened back here when we rallied out of this level. But we're there once again. But again, let's look for a little bit still lower and mop up these lows. And I think you want to be long. And BNB is one that we've been trading. We did sell that quite a while back. They are, as you can see, around 634. We tagged almost $6 there an hour ago. Technometer 41.10. We do have new lows in the OP while price is hitting higher lows. So ultimately that's bullish. So we want to be on the lookout to get relong BNB, which we'll be doing here shortly. Same thing with SOL. We sold that around 164, I believe it was. We're sitting here at 131. Technometer 40.22. New lows in the OP. Price holding higher lows. You do see we have a larger count on here for Elliott Wave that we have much lower to go. But somewhere here we're going to get an oversold technometer. I'm going to play that for a bounce. See if it turns into something strong or maybe just a rally up to 168 and then more downside again. So we'll be watching that. So stocks still lower, precious metals maybe topping out here, and crypto coming into what should be a pretty good low or a pretty good bounce level. Have a great week trading.